What is up, you guys? It's kind of a special video. This is actually long before the proposal, but long after the clips you're about to see. Like, as usual, I forgot to make an intro. But, well, I mean, I guess I didn't really forget. I just kind of started recording as I was going. What this video is basically like from the point that I bought the ring, basically up until the proposal, and possibly after. I don't know. I'll probably do that in a separate video, but this is gonna kind of be my story, like my timeline story of buying the ring. Sorry, that's the AC. Buying the ring, and it's different right now because of the coronavirus. Like, everything's closed, so I can't go to like K Jewelers or something like that, walk in and say, hey, I have this much money, I want this kind of diamond, show me what you got, and walk out of there that same day with a ring or whatever. It's more complicated than that right now because of the coronavirus. Everything's closed. Unfortunately, I have to order one online. But in the end, I think, I say unfortunately, but in the end, I think I'm going to get a lot more ring for the money, because I'm eliminating that middleman jewelry store that has to make a profit on the ring that, a company makes or whatever. So in the end, I think it's going to work out better in my favor, but I really hope the ring gets here in time for my idea, which you guys will see coming up here. So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys don't enjoy, I'm also kind of making this video that, we can look back as a couple and, watch and, have these memories for a lifetime. And Shelby will get to see the things that she didn't know about when they were going on. And some of these things are also extremely frustrating and put me in bad moods, which I can't, explain to her why I'm in a bad mood. I just have to say I'm having a bad day or something. So, but yeah, all right, guys, hopefully you enjoy. Sitting here on the computer, making the biggest purchase of my life. This is a little stressful, I'm not gonna lie. Thought about applying for financing, but I'm like, I've got the money from, the stimulus and bonuses and stuff like that. Like, just pay for it, just pay cash, don't get another payment. You guys, I am so excited. Holy crap, it's real. Oh my God. So last night I was laying in bed and I kind of had the idea, wow, that was like a creepy lighting angle. Kind of had the idea because I bought Shelby a ring. She's not home, she's at work, and I feel like I still gotta say it quiet. A few of my close buddies know, and my mom knows. She's home. Never mind. Shelby's asleep. And so in my clips, I told you, well, the beginning of this clip, I'm kind of making like a montage as time goes on, so you guys won't see this for a while, actually. So I got her a ring, and I ordered it. I think it was the first week that we got like the 600 stuff, the extra from the unemployment or whatever. And I got it from James Allen. It's a website, and they have a store in New York and one in Washington, I think. And I'm so excited. Like, I handpicked everything. Like, I picked the diamond, and I picked like the ring and customized it and stuff like that. I put
the day we started dating, which is June 6, 2008. The day we started dating, which is June 8th, 2008. When we used to write notes and stuff, I would put like 06, 08, 08 with like a heart. So I put that in there. I couldn't do the heart, unfortunately, but I put 06, 08, 08 in the band. So I ordered it on April 23rd. And today is, oh my God, I had to look at the date. It's my birthday. It's May 10th. And they took the money, and all it says now is just, there's like a little bar graph goes, there's new, pre-production, diamond inspection, production, quality assurance, shipped and delivered. And after like 3 days, it went from new to pre-production. So new, and it pops up like a message after it goes through like each check or whatever. So the first one, new, it says your order has been reviewed and is currently being reviewed by our customer service team. And it said that for a couple days. And then it says, I noticed one day I woke up and it was like roughly 3,400-ish. Without pulling up the order, I don't remember exactly, but it was a little over 3,000. And I remember waking up roughly like a week after I had ordered. Not quite a week, but you know, a couple days went by where the excitement kind of like dulled back down, you know, to where I wasn't like, not that I wasn't excited, but you know, like the newness wore off, I guess I should say. And I had looked at my bank account, like when I swipe over on my phone, it shows all my accounts. And I'm like, I swiped over and it shows my like Apple Watch battery and like my headphone battery and stuff like that. And I swiped over, I think, to see if my watch or my headphones or something were connected. Oh my God, she just texted me. That means she's up. Okay, I'll be right back. Whew, that was close. Oh God, I'm already running over the damn cable. So this mic thing's cool, don't get me wrong, but God, it's annoying. I gotta put it back in my shirt. God, that's 2 times now I've tried to make this video, and earlier she wasn't home. And she wasn't actually supposed to be home for a few more minutes. And she showed up. And now she's been in bed for like over an hour, because she's got to work really early tomorrow morning. So she's in bed for over an hour. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go make that clip. And then she texted me. She woke up. She asked me for a drink. Oh yeah. So I woke up and I was looking at something. And I swiped over and I had glanced down and saw my bank account, like the amount in my checking account, and I was like, what the and then I remembered, I'm like, oh, the ring. But I'm like, it said, because when I got kind of upset when I bought it, because you know this coronavirus stuff is going on, and it said that they have a very limited staff, and you know orders might be delayed, and you know blah blah blah, all that stuff, which you know understandable, but it basically like summed up, kind of made it sound like they weren't doing anything like until they were open back up, because it says their store in New York and their store in Washington are closed, which are the only 2. And so I kind of got salty and you know a little bit upset, but understand, you know, like I understand, and you know it's probably also understandable why I would be upset. But I'm like, and it said something along the lines of like, you know, you won't be charged until your order is in processing and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, so they're not going to take the money until they start, you know, like building the ring or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. So I know when they take the money that they're working on it. So I didn't expect them to take it until after this stuff was over. But not like I didn't have it, but like I just wasn't expecting, you know, even to this day, I figured they wouldn't have took it yet. So I wake up and it says that day or the day before, like I don't know, it had been like a day or 2 since I had last checked, but it went to the next little bubble, which was pre-production, and it says your order is ready for production but is awaiting payment processing or diamond verification. And I'm like, well, you ain't waiting on payment processing because you just took the $3-something thousand. And I went on my bank account just to make sure like that's where the money went, you know, was them. But here we are now. So May 10th, 10, 12, 13 days later, something like that, and it has not moved. Like it's still on that thing. So the next one is diamond inspection, production, quality assurance, and shipped. And what it says is, and I got this like when I was piecing the ring together, it said each band and like diamond would change like the estimated shipping date, because they would have to modify it, or whatever the hell they do. I don't know how they build them. So each one would like whoops, I keep clicking the wrong thing. So each one would like different bands and different diamonds would change that date. So when I had the original date, I believe it said May 21st, because it's different if I go on mobile, it gives me more information. I believe it was May 21st was the ship date, which like you guys don't even understand how mad it makes me. So it's gonna ship Thursday, 3 days after I go back to work. I've been off work for almost 2 months. Yeah, I'll have been off work for 2 months on the dot, and it's gonna ship right after I go back to work. And I'm like, are you effing kidding me? I feel like right now I could, and I have ideas, I could plan an engagement, or a proposal. I could plan a proposal that's just, it would be, I don't know, I guess it would just be way cooler because I'm off work. Like, I don't have to do something after work, or I don't have to, use one of my only couple call off days left for the entire year. Not that I wouldn't mind using it for that, don't get me wrong, but like, just not have that burden of like, okay, cool, this was one of the most memorable days of my life, and gotta go to bed early because I gotta be up for work at 4 a.m. You know what I mean? So really, really so salty about that. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting on now, and it's all you guys. I know all you guys mean well. Like, all you guys are curious and don't mean any harm by it. I truthfully know that. But like, I'll get comments on my video because like I post, I bought my computer, that was expensive. I bought that, driving simulator thing, that was expensive. So you guys are like, what's the deal? Why aren't you guys engaged yet? Why haven't you proposed? And I'm like, stop. Because she sees the comments too, and then, obviously she's like, yeah, not to me, but she, in her head, I guarantee in her head, she's probably like, yeah, what, he's buying all this stuff, he told me he wants to propose, but he can't afford the ring he wants to get me. Like, because that's truthfully, for roughly like the past year, that's since we've gotten back together a couple years ago now. I think it was a couple years ago now, last time, when we split up and really like hit rock bottom. Essentially, like, I unfortunately went to a different line, which allows me to be home so much more than I was before, but that also cut my income a lot. And I'm terrible at saving money, but at this point, when I was on that line, like, I really didn't have much to save, period. And my credit's garbage, so I can't get a loan. I'm working on rebuilding. The credit's phenomenal compared to what it used to be, but it's still garbage in the eyes of lenders. But so on this layoff, I'm like, if these things come true, if we get this extra 600 in this, 600 a week, and I get this stimulus check and stuff, I'm like, I'm buying her a ring. Like, how amazing would that be? Like, I'm not even working, and now I can get her a ring, probably get her something even more than I had hoped I'd be able to get her. And I'm not working. Like, that's amazing, like, no way. So, obviously I ordered it, and all that stuff came true. But yeah, I don't know where I was going in that tangent, but like, it's for the past like roughly a year, like, her friends ask and her coworkers ask, and she quit Taco Bell, but they would ask, and her new job, they ask, like, you guys have been together for so long, why hasn't he proposed? And her one manager's like real young, but I guess he cracks jokes like, I guess you're just gonna have to propose to him. And she tells me about it laughing. She's like, hell no. She's like, no way. And I'm like, no, I wouldn't. That's not how this works, And again, I don't want to offend anybody. If any of you guys got proposed to like that, or whatever. That's just, I want to do it the old school traditional way, and that's how she wants it. But I can sense every time she brings it up, like, even if she seems okay about it, like, I know it bothers her, especially like seeing that I bought this computer and this racing simulator thing. I only told her that was $500. It was actually like I talked him down to $600. I got it for $600, but it kills me to buy anything right now because I know it bothers her. Like, he's buying all this expensive stuff. Why don't I have a ring on my finger? And she's not like, I don't want to make her sound like materialistic or like, she's mad that we're not married or something like that. She knew that basically the reason she didn't before was like, I financially couldn't get her the ring that I would want to get her, and I didn't want to propose with, and again, it makes her sound terrible the way I'm wording it. Like, this is on me. Like, I didn't want to ever buy like a cheap small ring and then propose with that and be like, I promise one day I want to get you a bigger diamond or something. That's not me. That's not her. Like, that's me. And I guess that's where I was going with that tangent before. Is like, I didn't ever want to propose with, because I have friends who do it. I know coworkers have done that, and there's nothing wrong with it. This is just me personally. Like, I wanted to get her the ring the first time. When I was pricing, when I got laid off for this, I started pricing rings out like legitimate. Not just looking at generic options and stuff. Like, I literally was pricing them out, and I'm like, holy shit. It is going to be expensive for me to get her the diamond size that I want to get her. Because I was like, I want at least like 1 carat. Because 1 carat's a good size of me, but it's not too big where it's like, yeah, look at, blingy, blingy, flashy. But it's not too small to where, it's just, I don't know. Me personally, like, I like them bigger. And she likes the cushion cut, which I think just personally look better with a bigger diamond. And, I wanted like the halo around it and stuff like that. So it was going to be a little bit over 1 carat, like, total weight. And I picked out a few that were like, one was a little over half carat, one was like 2/3 of a carat and stuff like that. And I wasn't 100% happy with the way they looked. And I was just like, that's not it. But I didn't have the money yet. I was just kind of more seriously like looking at that time. And then I came across this website and I saw a band and I was like, holy crap, that's the band. I love that. That is exactly what she wants, if not better. And then I picked out the diamond. I'm like, holy crap, that's way bigger and way more than I thought I was going to be able to get for a really reasonable price. So I'm like, I gotta get it. But yeah, obviously I got it. The worst part, I think, aside from waiting, and if you guys are actually still watching this, thank you. It's probably got to be damn near 20 minutes by now. But the worst part is I can't tell anybody. My mom I lied. My mom knows and my grandpa and grandma know. And that's because I can trust them. My grandpa and grandma don't talk to her if, we're not like over there. So I know they wouldn't like call and say something or something like that. My mom, I can trust her. I know she wouldn't say anything. But it's killing me not to tell her mom, her dad, her brother, and her sister. Like, there were times, like, her dad had bought a used car during this layoff when he got some money, and he was over here showing me it, and it was just me and him, and I had my phone in my hand, like, going through my photo album to pull up the picture, and I was going to show him, and I'm like, no, because they cannot keep a secret. Like, I was even going to just show him and tell him, don't say a word to anybody, but I don't trust any of them. Somebody would have slipped or something like that, or they would have like somehow been on the topic, and then he would have, one of them, whoever I told, would have like probably acted weird or something like that, and then they would have just been able to dig it out of them, and like, so I'm like, I can't tell any of them as bad as I want to. Now, like, I kind of bought myself some time. What I told her, I was like, just a heads up, I was like, everything is closed because of this coronavirus. Like, non-essential stuff is closed. I was like, and that includes jewelry stores. I was like, I just want you to know that information, that jewelry stores are currently closed, unfortunately. So I think I kind of bought myself some time. However, I think basically, like, what if you didn't catch on to that, but what I'm saying is jewelry stores are closed right now. Like, I can't go down the street to K Jewelers and pick out a ring and bring it home and propose, you know. So I'm like, jewelry stores are closed. I'm so excited. Like, this weight, just buying the ring took this gigantic weight off my shoulders and chest. Like, it, I can't explain how good that feels. I think that's the biggest reason I've been enjoying this this quarantine and being stuck at home. Well, I say stuck at home, I'm a homebody, I love being at home, but you know what I mean. I think buying this ring and knowing that I got that feat accomplished is like the most, obviously it's the most exciting part of this stay at home stuff, but it's just like the weight that's off my shoulders. Now I'm just dealing with the anxiety of having to just play it out like I'm waiting for stuff to reopen. You know, when she's got coworkers and friends and, you know, you guys in the comments like, you know, when are you guys getting married? You know, Brian's buying all this stuff. You know, is he saving for a ring? Like, shh, you guys, come on. She can see those comments. I try to go through about once a day, go through my comments about like, usually about 24 hours after the video post, like, and I was going through them, I'm like, delete that one. So when you guys ask that, and I'm not responding to that, but I respond to your other ones, that's why I can't say in my public comments where Shelby and her family watches the videos like, yeah, I bought her a ring, you know, so shh. But yeah, my mom, she pretty much like almost cried when I showed her the ring. She's like, that's the most beautiful ring I've ever seen in my entire life. And my grandpa and grandmother kind of like, oh, so you guys are getting married, huh? It was funny. That's just how they are. They're just like kind of like dry. I don't know the word to look for. Like just super laid back, kind of dry attitude. Oh yeah, I could talk about that. So let me talk about my original proposal. So I don't know. We didn't really ever talk too much about it, but last fall, I love Crown Vics, the cars, the Ford Crown Vics, and like the Mercury Grand Marquis and the Mercury Marauder. I'm in like a bunch of groups on Facebook for them, and last fall we went to this car group. It was a meet, you know, for the Crown Vics and stuff, and it was something like I had never went to anything like that before. You know, I've never went to I've like went to car shows and stuff, but never like a, you know, small Facebook group kind of meet, you know, because there's a couple hundred people in the group, but, you know, probably only maybe 20, 30, 40 active people in there. So the admin or leader or whatever of the group had this, like, they do like car meets, you know, usually 2, 3, 4 times a year, something like that. But they'll plan out like, you know, this basically a fun-filled day of, you know, all kinds of cool activities. And, you know, like you meet up at first, you know, you check out each other's cars and just kind of mingle around the parking lot and meet each other. And, you know, then you guys all take it like a little road trip. And, well, you know, lots of pictures obviously too. I had never went to one of those, so I didn't really know anybody, but a lot of those guys I've frequently talked to on Facebook, just never met them in person. And, you know, I told her about it, and she's like, you know, all that stuff sounds fun, but, you know, we're not like, I don't want to say not outgoing, but like, for the most part, we're both pretty much homebodies, you know what I mean? Like, sitting at home, you know, cuddle up on the couch watching a movie, or, you know, playing Xbox, or, you know, just doing our own thing, playing on our phones or something. It just sounds more fun to us than going out typically. But I was like, oh man, like, you know, all these guys got cool cars, you know, and I was like, I think we should try it, because it's, you know, the train sounded fun, and there was like a big corn maze at the end, and like all these cool places we were stopping. I'm like, I think it could be fun. And so we went, and we hit it off with like everybody. Like we just met like a whole group of people that we became pretty good friends with, and then a couple of them we became like what I would consider probably lifelong friends with. And they're from Canada. They're from Canada, so it was really cool. Just learning like how the random different things, like they have bagged milk. That's so weird. But anyways, though, long story short, even though it's really long, we had a blast. She had a blast. Like she hit it off with all the people I hit it off with. So we had made like friends as a couple, which we don't really have of. I have my friends, she has her friends, and I think the biggest thing, we don't really hang out with people that much. So that's why we don't have a lot of mutual friends like as a couple. So there was another meet that was this year. Like his next meet was planned for May 29th, 30th, and 31st. And it was at Hocking Hills in Ohio. And so it was going to be me, her, and then our 3 Canadian friends. Well, it was going to be like all of us from that group, but the 5 of us were going to get like this big cabin, because you can get like a hotel room, or they got small cabins, a big cabin. So we all put in to get this big cabin. And it was just going to be an amazing weekend. Like all kinds of just these caves and trails and like big waterfalls and just scenery like we've never seen before, from where we live. Some of that stuff might be normal to you guys, but it's just something that we never see here. And my plan was to get a ring by then and propose somewhere there, because it's just going to be like a vacation weekend like we've never really had. And I'm like, that would be so cool to like. And my plan was, the reason I bought that drone, you guys, was for that trip. I was gonna, because with that drone you can just throw it up in the air and just have it recording. Like I don't have to be like flying it. Like I can put it up in the air and it'll just hover. So I was gonna have it up in the air, and then I was gonna tell them about it prior, so they would have like cameras and stuff ready. And then I was gonna say, me and her are gonna kind of speed up a little bit, kind of go on our own over here, and I was gonna find like a cool waterfall or like a cliff or something and propose to her on, so I would have the drone up recording it, and then they could take pictures, and it was just gonna be amazing. But unfortunately that got canceled because of the coronavirus. The thing is though, so we rented the room, like we have the reservation and everything, but the guy canceled the trip basically because the park, the Hocking Hills Park, announced that they were closed until further notice because of this. So he called off the trip because it's a lot of planning, and he's like, we're not going to cancel it. He's like, but this particular trip we're going to redo next year in 2021. And that was really happy for me, because I wouldn't be able to get another weekend off with short notice. Like that was my plan to propose at that. So that's not going to happen now. But we still have our reservation, and our Canadian friends aren't coming. But I'm kind of like, should I not cancel the reservation in the hopes of like them opening back up, and then me and her could go down there? Like if they open back up and we could go down there still, that would be amazing. Like I wouldn't have people around to get like pictures, but I could still bring the drone. And so now I'm kind of in the air about that. And my other idea right now is the Bellemere Suites Hotel, which I took her to for one of our anniversaries when we first started living together, our first year living together. And that is like it's a hotel, but each room is like a townhouse. Like you have your own garage. You get out, you walk down a hallway to this gigantic room with this really tall roof. You've got an indoor pool. You can adjust the lighting. The pool glows. There's different color lights in the pool. There's a sauna. There's like lounge chairs. There's speakers built in that you can play through your phone. And then you go upstairs and you walk into this like kind of like a bathroom area, but there's a gigantic 2-person jacuzzi, like a bathtub, but like a giant 2-person jacuzzi. There's a TV by that, and then you got like your vanity and bathroom stuff. And then through the wall, there's a giant walk-in, like it's bigger than our entire bathroom, tile floor to ceilings, 2 giant shower heads, like a 2-person giant walk-in shower. And then you go, don't walk through there, but walk past it. You've got like a little kind of dining area, and then right past that, you've got this giant bed, a fireplace built into the wall that's remote controlled, a big screen TV hanging on the wall. Like, it was the most amazing place that we had ever been, still to this date. I'll put a clip of it right here, I think, if I can find it. It's on my other YouTube channel. I actually made like a little walkthrough video. So I kind of thought, I was like, that would be, and she actually cried. Like, when we went there, she's like, this, it was, I paid them to light candles going up the stairs. We got early check-in, late check-out, and I had them put rose petals on the bed in like the shape of a heart. And she literally cried. Like, it was, she was just loved it so much. So I kind of thought doing, because they have an even better, like, I got the best one they had at the time. They have an even bigger, better one now that's similar, but I think the pool's bigger, and there's just, a few more little amenities, bigger shower, bigger, spa and stuff like that. So that's one of my ideas right now, is to get another night there. Last couple days ago when I looked, their earliest available booking date for that room, because what I thought, I was like, oh man, our anniversary is June 8th. I'm like, that would be awesome to get that hotel room that night and propose. Like, that would be like, something out of a movie. I don't know, I feel like she would love it. I would love it. So I went on there. Everything is booked. Like, all they had was like the bare, just basically a regular hotel room with a nice jacuzzi. I'm like, no, I don't want that. If we're going there, I want the pool and the garage and, the walk-in shower and all that. And I almost want to call them and be like, please, if June 8th opens up, book me. But actually, let me, and I wish I would have thought of this sooner. Like, with these checks I'm getting, I would have took us one night right now, like when I was off work. That would have just been a really nice, awesome getaway. And, just kind of forget about everything that's going on in the world right now. So I'm on their website right now. I'm going to see what maybe, somebody booked out, canceled or backed out or something. Yeah, see, on June 8th, the Whirlpool Suite is available, and that's it. Damn it. Yeah, it's literally sold out all through June. I'm not waiting. Like, maybe mid-June I would have waited, but I'm not waiting any longer than that. Let me click July. July 23rd, 29th, and 31st. Nope. Like, so we got the Royal, when we went, it was called the Royal Pool Suite, and that was the best one they had. Now, the Royal, it says Royal Suite, and then the next one up, which is the top, is the Grand Royal Suite. I would even take the Royal Suite. Let me actually see what the difference is. Private in-room heated swimming pool, 1,500 square feet with an open design. Private in-room dry heat sauna with CD player. Pool room stereo system with radio and Bluetooth. 2 HD TVs. Yeah, see, so this is the one that we had. It's got a marble shower. Okay, so it's got a bigger TV, a bigger sauna. The sauna is big enough for like 4 people, so I don't need a bigger one. The shower has like a body massage thing, so probably like jets that go up and down. Shit. Okay, so you walk in, the layout's a little bit different, but it's essentially the same thing. Oh, it's available July 3rd. Cool. That pisses me out. Like, I don't know, call me weird, but if you guys were sold out like literally every single day of the year, wouldn't you expand? Wouldn't you open up another location nearby or add some building onto this one? Like, my God. I want to send them an email and literally just say, like, if anything opens from like, I don't know, I'd probably say like May 25th through like June 9th, please, like, oh, okay, cool. So if there are currently no suites available on the dates you desire, you may call number and request to be put on our waiting list, and we will call you if a suite becomes available. That's really cool. Severely doubt anybody's gonna cancel though. Okay, let me price it out just for fun here. Okay, so the Grand Royal, the top one is $3.99. Early check-in and late checkout is $25 a piece. The rooms aren't that expensive. Like $3.99, that's expensive. Don't get me wrong, but for all the stuff you're getting, you know, for having your own pool and garage, you know, I'm like, I can do it. I can dig that. But where they get you is the fucking extras. Early check-in and late checkout. Early check-in is $25. Late checkout, $25. Candles, you know, pre-lit upon your arrival. 6 of them for $25 or 12 for $35. A meat and cheese plate for $25. A dozen roses with a vase, $60. Milk and cookies, $15. Rose petals, in the shape of a heart, $15. A personal message, $50. Chocolate covered strawberries, 6 of them for $30. A pizza brought right to your door, $15. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this clip up. I am going to call them tomorrow. I'm gonna call that number and have me put on a waiting list. So you guys pray that works out. Unfortunately, you guys aren't gonna see this until after, but just pray. Alright guys, I'll see you next clip here in a second.
You guys, it's the next fucking morning. And on May 25th and 26th, they have the Grand Royal Suite available now. Fuck. Like, I really, really, really want to get it, but at the same time, I don't know if the ring's going to be here yet. And I don't want to get it if the ring's not here. Oh, son of a... Why couldn't it, like, June 8th opened up? Oh, I'm so mad. We have a 7-day cancellation policy. If you do not cancel your reservation prior to 7 days before your first night, your credit card will be charged for the full amount of your reservations. Ugh. So that would leave me... So 7 days. See, that's... I have a week right now of a waiting game. Like, I only have a week. No, see, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, and it's going to bite me in the ass. That's what's going to happen. But I can't risk it. Like, I'm not going to go here without proposing. Oh, it makes me so mad. All right, I'm going to call him about, like, a June 8th date.
Thank you for calling the Bellamere Suites Hotel, where memories are made for a lifetime. Please select one of our 2 locations. For Perrysburg, Ohio, press 1. For Cumming, Georgia, press 2. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality control purposes. Thank you for calling Bellamere Suites Perrysburg. This is Melissa. Can you please hold?
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for holding. This is Melissa. How may I help you?
Hi, I was looking to put my name down for a reservation if something opens up for a particular date.
All right, give me one moment to get to the computer.
Okay.
And what date were you looking for?
June 8th of this year.
And what type of suite?
What's the top one? The
Grand Royal?
Yeah, the Grand Royal, sorry. Actually, could you put it down
what
for
were you gonna say, honey?
The 7th or 8th, if either one opens up?
All right, and your first name?
Brian, Brian.
Have you been here before, Brian?
We have a couple years ago, and I had another question. Back then was the top room, was it called like the Royal Pool Suite?
That's correct, yes.
Is that the same one as the highest one now, or is there like a difference?
The Grand Royal is an upgrade, so it has the body massaging shower jet,
okay.
sink,
okay, could you
seating.
Okay, could you put me down for like either of those then? Like if either one opens up?
Yes. Are you from? And a phone number best to reach you. I just want to make sure we're correct on our side. All right, honey, I got you on the waiting list. So did you want me to mark you down for the Royal or the Grand Royal, or just the Grand Royal?
Yeah, either one for either day.
All right, so I have you marked up for Sunday, June 7th, or Monday the 8th for the Royal or the Grand Royal, Brian. Number to reach you is area code 7.
Yep.
All right, great. If you see a missed call from us, contact us back right away. That just means we had a suite open up and we're trying to get you in before somebody else books it.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Thanks.
Oops, hung up too soon. But hi, Bailey. Oh, I'm so salty that the 26 is open, but I can't guarantee the ring is gonna be here. Oh man. You guys, same day. I'm checking. June 8th is available. June 8th, 2020. Grand Royal Suite. God, in-room massage, $325. Okay, I do my bank card. You guys, it's confirmed. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Now I really hope the damn ring gets here. Yes. Well, today is May 16th. It's been a couple days since I got a reservation. And I joined a website. I'm not going to say which one. Well, I guess it wouldn't really matter because this is going to be after. You guys will be seeing this after, everything's already been done. But I joined a website, kind of like a forum, and found like a James Allen section, which is, where I got the ring from. And everything I was reading was like, I ordered mine, in April, and it just shipped, and I'm supposed to have it tomorrow, and, I ordered it 3 weeks ago, and, it's almost done, and it's being shipped this week, and stuff, like, all good stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool, things are looking good. So I posted a new topic or whatever, and I was like, has anyone ordered from that company, from James Allen during, this quarantine? And, I put my story on there. And I was like, I'm starting to get nervous. I have something planned for our anniversary, which is on June 8th. And, I thought, well, the ring's supposed to ship by the 21st. So that gives me plenty, over 2 weeks of time, and it's overnight shipping. So, like, if it ships the 21st, I'll have it the 22nd or 23rd at the latest. So it's overnight shipping when it does ship. It's not like it's going to be, traveling across the country for 2 weeks like every other damn piece of mail I order. It says, according to James Allen, the diamond is in New York City, so they can't currently access it. They also told me they won't take payment until they can access it. So they haven't even taken their payment yet. They're like, but if yours moved to pre-production and they did in fact charge you, I take that as a good sign of things moving forward. And they're like, did you ask them where your diamond or setting is located? Apparently they have multiple locations, and yours might be in a city that's opened. So fingers crossed it is. And then the next comment says, we ordered my ring back in mid-March. We still don't have it and most likely won't for a while. The setting is done, but the diamond is stuck in Mumbai, India. From calling about 5 billion times, we learned that they get a lot of their diamonds from Hong Kong and India. James Allen is headquartered in New York. We got a steal on the diamond and don't feel like changing it. We might drop an extra $3,000 and upgrade to a bigger size with one of the blue trucks so we can have it in time for us to visit his family at the end of June, but it's a tough call. If you're super in a hurry and could switch to a diamond in the little blue truck since they have access to them and will be a little more reliable, it's really frustrating. I hope everything works out for you. So they're saying that the diamond is not even in the country yet, and they ordered theirs 2 months ago now, March, all of April, and the middle of May now. So then the third comment says, oh, that's the same person. Okay, so that's only 2 people. So the person that said that says, also, our ring has been shipping tomorrow since May 2nd. So that's a big bummer. They have 24/7 chat and phone numbers, but I don't want to be that ass. Like, it's 10 o'clock at night now on a Saturday. So I feel like I'll just wait till Monday. Oh, God, I go back to work Monday. I'm just gonna wait till Monday and you know, call them or chat. Say like, can you please give me an update? Like, and it's literally gonna kill me inside if this ring isn't here and I can't do it, because I already told her, you know, she's got those days off work, and I do as well. I want to tell you guys to pray for me, pray that this works out, but you're gonna, as of you seeing this right now, I will have proposed. And, you know, but right now on Saturday, May 16th at 10 p.m., my chest is in a knot, man. It physically hurts right here because I'm so stressed out about this. You guys. So today was my first day back at work. If you guys remember that vlog, which it's so weird to say it because I haven't even like uploaded that one. God, it's so like reflective. It's weird to say that because I haven't even uploaded that one yet. But if you guys remember that vlog where I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was really down. Like I was not having a good day about going back to work today. Work was terrible. It was just as bad as I expected, if not worse. But I looked down at my phone. Watch out, Coco. Like almost kicked her. I looked down at my phone and like I would periodically check like every day the little status bar thing on the James Allen website, and it was still pre-production. I'm like, come on, like it's the 18th now. I'm like 3 more days and it's supposed to be shipped. I just couldn't envision it going that quick. But I checked down about an hour after I had last looked, and I look at my email and it's like, congratulations, here's your shipping confirmation. I'm like, oh man, that would be cool if it was the ring. And I click it and it's the ring. It's the ring. Oh. It seriously, I had sent them a text asking about information, and I emailed the first lady that had emailed me when I placed the order. I'm like, yeah, I have a really, you know, important proposal kind of planned out with like non-refundable tickets, essentially. I was like, my, you know, thing says it's supposed to ship on the 21st, but, you know, it hasn't moved in like 3 weeks. You know, can I get some kind of update? And yeah, you know, it's in production, blah, 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 you know, just nothing more than what the little status bar thing told me. And today it's shipped. So the FedEx website shows, it says, you know, I got the track number, says estimated delivery date Tuesday, which is tomorrow by 10:30 a.m. It says shipping label has been created. The status will be updated when shipment begins to travel. And I'm like, all right, cool, that's tomorrow. So I put in a vacation day for tomorrow because you got to be here to sign for it. And that's, you know, really shitty if I can't be home, you know, to sign for this. And, you know, like if Shelby was going to be home and signs for it and then like, hey, what'd you order, you know, or opens it up and peeks or something, you know what I'm saying? Like that could have been really bad. So I put in a vacation day, and granted, it's only like 2:40 right now, but like this hasn't even begun. Like all it says for the history is at 9:57 a.m. shipment information sent to FedEx, which is really frustrating because I'm like, okay, it's, you know, it's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, like we're coming up on 5 hours and like you don't even have the package yet though. So a couple things. One, I'm gonna be really pissed off if I wasted one of my few vacation days I have left, and it's not gonna be here tomorrow. And two, like a lot of the people in that Reddit thing were saying, you're like, oh yeah, mine was marked as shipped, but actually, let me go back to it. Somebody said theirs was marked as being shipped tomorrow, which mine is not. Mine says shipped, so I was kind of like nervous for a second. I'm like, oh shit, you know, hopefully they don't do that, but honestly, like, if it doesn't show up tomorrow, oh, God, I don't even want to think like that. Now I'm getting myself all psyched up again, like, psyched out of it. If it doesn't show up tomorrow, I'll probably, like, click manage the delivery or whatever, and, like, or call them or whatever and have them, like, hold it at a FedEx place for me to go pick up. Because otherwise, like,
I don't want to risk her signing for it. And, you know, there's been seldom, you know, just a couple times where I've ordered something before, and not like in a snooping way, but, you know, she'll just grab the box, just open it up to, you know, say like, hey, you know, such and such came or something like that, you know, which I don't care, you know, I don't have anything to hide except for this, you know. So this is that one where I cannot risk her having her hands on it and opening it. And I heard it comes in like a really discreet box, like it's the size of a shoebox. There's no like labels on it or anything like that. So like I know she wouldn't know right away. But you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to risk it. Like that might make her more curious. Like, you know, what the hell's in this box? There's no label or nothing on it. But I will keep you guys updated. And if you guys are actually watching this whole thing, you know, I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for coming along on the ride, even though I'm recording this by my lonely self. Yeah, this has been quite the journey. All right, you guys. Shelby woke up. She's upstairs working out. It's same day as the last clip that you just saw, but it is 10 o'clock. And let's see, at 9:50, I got a text on my phone that they had picked it up or whatever from FedEx. It was like, you know, you have a scheduled delivery for tomorrow. And I was like, yes. So they picked it up or something, I don't know. It arrived at the FedEx location in New Jersey at 9:50, and it's supposed to be here tomorrow. I just ordered 2 shirts for us. I thought it would be, you know, cute and cool. It says girlfriend, and it's crossed out, and it says fiance, and then mine, and it's got like I think like a big diamond ring on it, and then mine says boyfriend, and it's crossed out, you know, fiance. And I'm kind of wondering too, like, I planned on, you know, asking in the room, because, you know, I mean, the room's awesome. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing. But I was like, I wonder if there's like a, you know, I don't know, like a really cool place outdoors in the area. Like, you know, we could go on like a cute like walk or something like that. And then, you know, I can pop the question outside or something. I don't know. So that part is kind of up in the air. And then I also kind of thought too, because I got I think I got the wedding package with our room, which they put the rose petals on the bed, and they light candles up the stairs and stuff like that for when you get there. Like, it's already done before you get there. So I kind of thought too, you know, when she's in that, you know, euphoria of like, you know, oh my God, this is so amazing. You know, I'm so happy we came, and doing it then, or do I wait till we kind of get settled down in the room and, you know, maybe it's swim or something? I don't know, you know, so I kind of feel like, I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could ask you guys, you know, for your guys' advice, but, you know, by the time you see this, it'll already have happened. But oh my God, I'm so thankful that the ring's gonna be here tomorrow. And now I'm so upset. I wish I would have got that May. Well, I'm not upset about that. That would have just allowed me to propose, you know, quicker. Because I am super impatient. And today is May 18th. Oh my God, that's like 20 days. Holy crap. That's gonna feel like a lifetime. Having this thing and hiding it. Well, hiding it won't be a problem. I definitely got spaces to hide it. You know, I know where to hide her, like, you know, Christmas presents and stuff where she'll never see them. So yeah. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so ungodly excited and so relieved that it's actually shipping on time. Like, it's shipping early. Like, sorry, I keep like looking over here because I usually hold the camera this way, but it shipped early. Like, it wasn't even supposed to ship for like 3 more days. So super awesome. Yeah, like I said this morning, it went from pre-production to shipped in a matter of an hour. But yeah, so the next clip should be me tomorrow showing you guys what it looks like. Oh my God, I can't wait to see it. And it makes me so happy because it's so much more than I imagined that I would be able to afford. You know, it's so much more diamond than I thought I could afford. You know, or I should say so much more diamond that I got in my budget than I expected. And same with the setting. Like, I love it. Oh man, I gotta show my mom too tomorrow. But Shelby's off, so hopefully it says Tuesday by 10:30 a.m. When she's off tomorrow, she'll usually sleep till like 11 to 12, so shouldn't even like know that, you know, anything was delivered, which is cool. Plus I'm actually waiting on an Amazon package too, but oh, let me show you the shirts. I'm totally doing this video crappy, just using my phone instead of doing like a screen record, but I don't care. I'm too excited. So, and they were cheap too. Like it goes up, you know, when you add the options and stuff, but they were like 20 bucks a piece. So I got this one obviously, but mine is gray. I did mine dark gray heather right here. I just love that dark gray color. And I did white lettering. So it's gonna be similar to this one, but obviously I'm not gonna wear it tied. So obviously she gets that one. And you guys, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it in my videos, but I'm like, you know, what you call on the internet like a grammar Nazi, you know. I hate when things are spelled wrong. I hate poor punctuation and stuff. But, so I was on Amazon looking for these, and there's a ton of these on Amazon. This is the proper way that you spell fiance when you're speaking in the female version. This is the correct way for male. Even with a little, I think they call it like a tilde or something on top of the E. All the ones I found, 3/4 of them, it would say girlfriend, and then it spelled it like this, or like this without the thing over the E, or like this without the thing over the E, or like this with the thing over the second E. So it was literally a chore just finding one that had the right spelling, and I'm like, really, nobody even pointed these out. But so hers is, I was gonna get pink because that's her favorite color, but then I saw that they have glitter pink text. So what I did is I got her a white shirt with glitter pink text, you know, with that design on it. So super, super, super excited for that. And I kind of thought like, oh, that would be cool to like wear it there, but I'm like, dude, it's gonna be the middle of June. We ain't gonna be wearing coats anymore. And my ass would actually, you know, my ass would slip up and take the coat off or something in the car and be like, oh shit. And then it's like, boom, now it's ruined. So I'm just gonna keep them, you know, in my bag or something. And then, you know, when I drop down, or, you know, I might have her open the shirt first. Like, I mean, like right before I give her the ring. I don't know. That would be kind of cool too. I don't know. It's all up in the air. And I gotta keep like cleaning out the history on the computer. So like when you start typing in certain letters, it doesn't like pop up, you know, these websites and stuff, because it would just bring up, you know, immediately what it was. But all right, you guys, so here in a second, you're gonna see me tomorrow. So with the ring, hopefully. For every one thing that goes good with this ring shopping, purchase, delivery thing, there's like 10 things that go the complete opposite way that they should. Shelby has not gotten out of bed before, aside from those random few times that she had to like open at work, you know, and be up by like 5 or 6 in the morning. She has not woken up and gotten out of bed before 11 o'clock with an alarm the entire time I've been off, and probably long before that. Like yesterday, she literally slept till like 12 o'clock, till like noon. So today, that package is supposed to be here by 10:30. I'm like, perfect. I'll get it in the house before she even knows anything was delivered, and, you know, see it, you know, like check it out and whatnot, and hide it. She'll never even know anything was delivered. It is a little after 9 o'clock, and here she comes strolling down the stairs. I'm like, are you kidding me? So she just ran out to get us Burger King breakfast. I'm hoping that it takes a minute, like it's right down the damn road, and it'll probably be super quick, but it's 9:40 right now. So still got 50 minutes in the window that the ring is supposed to be here. I feel bad because I probably like I'm pissed off. Like I'm excited that I'm home and she's awake, but I'm also pissed off that she's awake and up because I feel like I'm gonna be awkward when she's like, "Oh, what's that?" or whatever, and I'm gonna be like. So I'm like trying to like think of what I can say it might be. I know I have some stuff coming from Amazon, but Amazon doesn't make you sign for things, so that's gonna be weird. I'm so pissed off. I hope this thing shows up in the next 5 minutes before she gets home. All right, so you guys just saw the ring. It is the next day for me. We have 20 days, I think, until, our anniversary on June 8th. And when I say time is crawling, I mean it's literally crawling. I already got the shipping confirmation for the shirts yesterday, which was crazy fast. They are supposed to be here the 23rd, I think, so a couple more days on those. All right, you guys. I'm sitting here on Sunday, May 31st, and it's been a while since I made a last clip on this, but I don't know if I can do it. I went into the freezer. I just had dinner. She's at work. And I went to get some ice cream. And there was like one spoonful of ice cream in the whole container. Do you know what a letdown that is? Open up the little Kroger container, and there's about one spoonful in the whole thing. I don't even know what the meaning of life is anymore. I don't know what I'm here for. Such a letdown. It was terrible. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, that really did happen, and I was like, damn it. But I have no second thoughts. No doubts, no nothing. So yeah, like I said, it's Sunday the 31st. Tomorrow's Monday, which means 1 week to our anniversary, to our trip. I'm actually really anxious too. So like, I think tomorrow or the next day they actually take and like, charge my card for the amount. Because every time I look at my bank account, I'm like, cool, I've got like $600 more dollars. Or no, what is it? Whatever the amount is, like $340 or $400, whatever the heck it is. I'm like, cool, I've got, $400 or $500 extra dollars than I thought. And I'm like, oh, wait, no, that's for this trip that they don't take it out till like 7 days before or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but I know it's coming up in the next few days. So that'll be nice. I'm going insane because I want to tell her so bad. And like, I keep playing it off like, dang, that's Corona's still got stuff closed. It's just trying to play dumb because actually I forgot to tell you guys, like a day or two after I reserved the room at Bellemere, I usually always have my YouTube tab open that's got like my, like videos and whatnot. And one of the ads on the side was for Bellemere. And I didn't notice it, which it's no big deal, it's just a random ad. But she had sat down for a second, I think, to mess with her channel. And then, she's like, she saw the Bellemere ad. She's like, ooh, are you taking me to Bellemere? Or, yeah, because we had earlier been talking about, I told her, like, take the 8th and 9th off. And I played it off like, we might be back on the 8th, but, just to be safe, take the 9th off too, in case we get a hotel room if we're tired. kind of trying to like throw her for a loop every way I can. And but she said we weren't talking about it, and then she randomly goes, "Oh, are you taking me to Bellemere for our anniversary?" And I'm like, when she said that, I was like, I'm glad she couldn't see my face, but I was like, huh? And she's like, the Bellemere, it's right here on the computer. And I looked over real quick, and I'm like, my heart was racing. I'm like, did I leave one of the tabs open? And or like, is it in the history that she clicked or something? And I'm like, I looked over. I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, there's like an ad for it. I'm like, oh. I was like, no, that's a good idea though, but no. I was like, we've never been to this place. So I played it off quick. I deflected it good. She asked me like, it comes up on the topic like probably every 2 days. You know, she's like, so where are we going? You can't tell me anything about it. Like, where's it at? Or, you know, is it a far drive? Is it this? Is it that? I'm like, just trust me. I'm like, and she'll be like, I'm afraid of heights. I'm not skydiving or going for a helicopter ride or anything like that. I'm like, I know what you like and I know what you don't like. Trust me. And I'm like, and I know what I could make you do that you would end up loving. And she's like, I'm not ziplining. I'm like, just don't worry about it. She was like, I'm serious. I'm afraid of heights. I'm not getting on. I'm not doing zip lines. I'm like, so I don't know where she got that idea from, but she thinks we might be zip lining now. But yeah, it's been funny kind of just deflecting the question and, well, not deflecting the question, but like just giving her the most vague responses. And like, there's been days where it's literally like had me in a bad mood, or like I've had anxiety and just been like irritable because of it. And, you know, I got to play dumb with her and be like, you know, I don't know. I just, you know, bad day, or I don't feel good or something. One more week. So she'll still be asleep till like 11. And then when she gets up, we'll get ready. And I think it's about an hour drive. I kind of thought about driving the slingshot, but I was like, ooh, we would have to pack really lightly. Like, we would have to basically have like one duffel bag that she can put on the floor, which theoretically that's fine because we're not going to go anywhere. So, you know, we'll have the clothes we're wearing, you know, some pajamas and our bathing suits, and then, you know, whatever random stuff she brings, like, you know, hair and makeup wise. And then obviously I'll have to hide the ring somewhere, but there's plenty of spots in there where I could put it where she'll never know. And it's cool too because they got a garage, but it would be a nice cruise, you know, because she loves riding the thing. She doesn't get to ride it with me all the time because she works, you know, in our schedules. But I just got to see the weather, you know, because I don't want to June 8th, you know, clear and sunny, you know, cool, let's drive there and we're in the slingshot, you know, everything's great. And then June 9th, we wake up to get ready to go home and it's, you know, downpouring or something like that. That would be terrible because we're far from home. It's not just, you know, a trip across town in the rain. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because it's time for bed, even though it's still daylight outside, which is the worst part of going to bed so early. Yeah, that wraps us up, guys. Holy crap, today has been bad. Sorry I look so rough. I've been outside washing the slingshot and it's super humid and muggy. So it is Friday night. Let's see, Saturday, Sunday. 2 days before the big day, Monday. I got home from work today before Shelby went to work, and I got an email, like in the past day or so, I've gotten an email confirmation from Bellemere. So that's like in my email inbox or whatever. Today I got a text from them, which it's like an automated thing. It's like, hi, this is your, you know, Bellemere Suites assistant. You can text this number if you want early check-in, late checkout, you know, room service, blah, blah, blah. And I'm a person, like, I don't delete text usually until, like, my phone is, like, scrounging for space. Then I'll go through and delete, you know, texts and pictures and videos and whatnot. Anyways, I had that email in my inbox. You know, something like that I would save until after, you know, we're done, just to have it, like, on record or whatever. And of course, I obviously have pictures of the ring in my, like, my phone, in my photo roll or whatever you want to call it. So I'm sitting here. I have this little thing on the desk for my phone that it just kind of sits in. And usually my phone, when it's sitting in there on the desk like this, it's usually either on my text messages or my, like whatever I last did is pretty much open. Like if I check my email, then it's, you know, sitting there showing my email inbox or whatever. You know, if I was on Facebook, it's got Facebook on there. So I was in my email inbox. Shelby was right here in the bathroom, which is, you know, 5 foot over here. And my email inbox was open, not thinking anything of it. It's sitting right here, like the fourth message down is, you know, confirmation of your Bellamere Suites reservation. And, you know, I'm just over here doing my thing on the computer. She's standing right here. Her face is right up here, you know, direct eye contact to the phone. But she's playing on her phone, and she was showing, you know, looking for something to show me. And I look down, I'm like, click, click, you know, casually, I'm like, do I say something? I'm like, did you look at my phone? I just bluntly said, I'm like, you didn't look at my phone, did you? She's like, no, why? I was like, you sure? I was like, swear to God? And she's like, yeah, no, why? I was looking at my phone. And I'm like, okay, good. So then fast forward about 35 minutes, we go upstairs, you know, so she can go get ready for work. And I was like laying sideways in bed, you know, playing on my phone, talking to her. So she finishes getting ready, but our bedroom's like ice cold. So it just felt great. We were both just chilling in there. And she, like, I'm laying in the bed, like on my stomach, and she's kind of like sitting on it, like leaning kind of like on my back, you know, like this. And, you know, again, looking in my facing in my direction, but on her phone. And I was commenting on something on Facebook, but I was looking for a picture of my photo album to post. And I'm like, oh, it's pretty far back, you know. I'm slowly looking. And then here come like the 5 or 6 pictures in a row of the ring the day I got it. And then I'm like, Jesus, you know, and I like calmly but quickly closed it out. And I'm like trying to look over my shoulder, and I'm like, I'm doing terrible today. I'm like, you didn't happen to just look at my phone, did you? She's like, no, why? I'm like, it's a stupid question, because she probably wouldn't tell me if she did, you know, just obviously, you know, probably would feel like terrible for knowing the surprise or whatever. But I'm like, oh my God, like 2 days before, and I'm messing up big time. This will probably be the last clip. This is going to be the end of this video, and my next upload will be the big day. Like, I'm not nervous. Like, I don't know, because everyone's like, oh my God, you must be so nervous. You must be so nervous. I'm not nervous so much as anxious. And I think, like, I don't know if this is bad to say, like, I know she's going to say yeah, you know, because we've been together for so long, and just, you know, like, I'm confident she's going to say yeah, you know, I have no doubt in my mind. So I'm not, like, nervous in the sense of, like, I hope she says yes. I'm just nervous or, like, anxious in a sense of, like, one, I'm so anxious to finally ask this question. 2, like, I'm so anxious to show her this ring and see her reaction. And 3, like, just, you know, solidify it, like, you know, we're going to be together forever. So I guess I just kind of, like, I'm, you know, more anxious than anything. Well, I can't wait. But I'm nervous, too, because I've been driving the Slingshot to work, so you can see, like, super white. And then down here is super tan, like, almost burnt up here. We're going on a kayak and canoe trip tomorrow. Me and a bunch of guys from work, a bunch of friends. And I'm like, oh my God, I better not be sunburnt for this. So I'm gonna cake on the sunscreen tomorrow. But, all right, guys, my next video is gonna be the big day. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is gonna be biggest reason doing this video for me is just Shelby can watch it, you know, and probably laugh at it. I can watch it, you know, in the future, you know, and laugh at it like, you know, holy crap, I was so young, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, all right, guys, thanks for watching.